Alright, what up guys, it's Insanity, and this is a sniping tutorial. And I got two friends here to help me. I got my friend GLock-MaN, and I got my friend Kaiser right here. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so let's talk about the guns. This gun right here is the DSR-50, and it's the best sniper in my opinion. And the reason why is it's a one-shot kill from, you could say, the private area all the way up to your head. Or the stomach all the way up to your head. It's a one-shot kill, as you can see in the stomach. Blah. In the nuts. Blah. Alright, this is the ballista. It's, I'd say it's tied for second place, in my opinion. But this gun is a one-shot kill from the chest and above. So, from the chest and above, it's a one-shot kill. As you can see, here's the chest shot. And if you shoot anywhere lower, it's a hit marker, as you can see. So, that's the only downfall of this weapon. It zooms in a slight bit faster than the DSR, so that's a up for that. But this gun is good once you get a little bit more experience with sniping and your aim is better, so you can hit the chest up. This is the XPR-50. It's, I would say, tied for second place. It's equivalent to the PSG from Black Ops 1. And it's semi-automatic. Now it's pretty much, let's see, from the stomach up, it's a hit marker if you get it on the stomach, but it's just like the ballista. Shoulders and up or chest and above, it's a one-shot kill, but it is semi-automatic, so if you get a hit marker, you could, snipe them again. It's a pretty good gun. In the chest, it's a kill. In the stomach or lower, it's not a kill. Alright, this is the SVU AS. It's one of the worst snipers in my opinion. It's a two-shot kill unless it's a headshot. So two-shot kill in the chest, and a headshot's a one-shot kill. It's a good hard scoping gun because the sights do not move that much at all. Scope, you have no sway pretty much, just a tiny bit. But overall, this gun, I wouldn't recommend you using it. Alright, so let's talk about perks, attachments, and sensitivity. So, the ballistic CPU, that is a very good attachment because it reduces the sway of your scope. And I like to use fast mags just to get that quick reload. And Ghost, I like using that because you want every little edge you can get when you're sniping because you're already kind of at a disadvantage. So use Ghost, you're blocked from all the radar. And Toughness is a real good perk because it reduces the sway. I mean, not the sway, I'm sorry. It reduces the flinch when you're getting shot, like someone's shooting you, and say you're hard scoping them or just quick scoping in general. It's just a lot easier because you don't flinch a lot. Alright, now Dexterity. Dexterity is a good perk because you could look down your sights a little bit faster when you're running. So after you're done sprinting, you can look down your sights a little bit faster. So that's why I use that. Now these could change. I like using Awareness, for example, in Search and Destroy. But most of the time, Ghost, Toughness, and Dexterity. And if you're playing, say, something else where you don't really need a UAV, Team Deathmatch, you would need Ghost, but say you're doing another hard point or something, you might want to use Flak Jacket so you don't get blown up by the grenades. Alright, anyways, the secondary. I use the B23R. It's, in my opinion, the best secondary. It kills in one burst, so I like using that. I use the Tomahawk because it's a personal preference. It's up to you guys. Combat Axe, whatever you want to call it. You can use a grenade, whatever you want there. Same thing with Tactical. I like concussions. Whatever you guys are comfortable with. Now the sensitivity, let's get with the sensitivity. You want a good high sensitivity. Alright, if you're not used to a high sensitivity, say you're on 5 or something, maybe go to 8 or 9 when you're sniping and get a little used to it. But you want to have a real high sensitivity because you could quick snipe faster, quick scope faster, because you could drag your scope a lot quicker. So I'm comfortable with 13. I'll probably move to 14 when I get a little bit more comfortable, but you want a high sensitivity. That's very important because if there's a guy in front of you and then a guy behind you, you could kill both of them. Alright, so let's talk about how exactly you quickscope. Essentially what you're doing is you're zooming in and dragging your scope onto your enemy and shooting. Yeah, that seems obvious, but when you get good, you could do it really fast when you're comfortable with your sensitivity, and that's basically how people get so good. They're just comfortable, they train their eye to they could come around corners and they could just quick snipe people. So basically what you're doing is slow motion. All you're doing is zooming in and dragging it to their body. Personally, me, I like to aim a little bit, I like to place my crosshairs a little bit to the right of my enemy. So if that's my enemy right there, I'm going to go a little bit to my right, I'm going to drag it to him and shoot. That's just how I do things. I missed that time. I missed 2 times. But that's exactly what I do. So it might be easier for some of you guys to just put your enemy in the middle of your crosshairs and then just scope. But you still have to drag because not always are you going to be dead center. So that's why I like to just start from the right and drag it to them. So, but one thing to keep in mind is you want to place your enemy close to the middle of your screen because you don't want to do a long drag, like real long drag, because it's just you're gonna die if you do. So you want to make it short and as quick as possible. So you just want to kill your enemy as fast as possible. So if I come around the corner and I see these guys, there we go. You want to just whatever gets the job done faster. It's up to you. That's the road you want to take. This is one of the most important things when it comes to quick scoping. Is you cannot move your left joystick while you're sniping or quick scoping. The reason being is if you move your left joystick while you're trying to snipe someone, you're not going to be that accurate and it's going to miss them more than you basically, if you're moving your left joystick, sometimes your bullet will not go where your crosshairs say it's going to go. So keep in mind when you're sniping, when you're coming around the corner, or when you're sniping, you let go of your left joystick, you zoom in and snipe them. Drag scope, whatever you want to do, but you do not touch your left joystick. It's kind of hard at first, but trust me, you could see the difference if you try it out for yourself. So what you want to do is you want to see a guy, let go, snipe him. So you let go of your left joystick every single time. Here's another example where yeah, this guy, even from a far distance, I'm running, I let go of my joystick, and then I drag scope him. As you can see, I do it kind of fast. I'm kind of used to it. You just gotta practice, guys. But remember, do not hold your left joystick. Do not move it around. It will not be good for you. Let go of it. Run. You see a guy, let go. Snipe. Okay. Alright, another important thing. When you're using cover, do not show yourself and then zoom in. It takes a lot longer. As you can see, you step out and then zoom in. You're most likely gonna die. So get used to zooming in a while, like just before you're about to expose yourself. So as you can see, it's a lot faster than just popping out and then doing that. I would most likely, he would have already sniped me in this case because he's most likely like this, hard scoping me. So what this does is it basically use latency to your advantage. So if this guy's trying to snipe me, I come out and I snipe him like that. Okay, keep that in mind. It's very important. Always use cover to your advantage. And just like I said, zoom in a little bit before you expose yourself. You don't want to expose yourself and waste all your time going like that. You want to pop out. You don't want to do that. You want to go like this. It's much more faster and beneficial. Alright, another important aspect of sniping is you must know when to hard scope and when not to. So if there's a guy way back here in the all the way across the map, you're going to want to hard scope him. He's far, it's not going to be an easy task to quick scope him, and if he's hard scoping you, which chances are he probably is, because that's the tactic you should use, you're going to die if you try to quick scope him. So there's a guy way back here. I'm going to want to zoom in and hard scope him. Wait for him to come out. There we go. Alright, you don't want to try to quick scope him and look like a cool guy in Search and Destroy or whatever, because, yeah, you might look cool, but you look stupid when you miss. Alright, so you must hard scope in the right situations. Personally, I hard scope whenever I have the chance. If I can, I'm going to take the shot. If I have to quick scope, if I'm coming through a doorway and a guy pops out, I'm going to quick scope him because I don't have no chance. But if I could take the shot, I'm going to take the shot. So from right here, there's a guy in the window, as you can see. I'm going to hard scope him. But right now, he doesn't know exactly where I am because I could try to quick scope him. But if there's a guy up there in the window, like this man trying to snipe me, I'm going to want to pop out like that and get him. Just like I said before, zoom in a little bit before you expose yourself, because you're going to have that much more of an advantage. Don't just pop out and then zoom in. And crouch, as you can see, I'm less exposed if I crouch right here. So keep that in mind. So hard scope whenever you have the chance to take the shot. If the enemy doesn't know where you are, hard scope, alright? Unless you're going quick and you're just getting easy clips, like you're coming around the corner and you just keep on sniping people. It's up to you, alright? But hard scope whenever you can. Take your shot. Don't listen to any of the people that go, oh, hard scoper. Because all these nerds, you can never make them happy. If you suck, they say you suck. If you're real good, then they say you're a tryhard. So there's no win situation. Alright, so hard scope whenever you can. Quick scope when you have to. Come around the corner, I'm gonna want to quick scope people. Alright. Alright, when it comes to scopes, guys, I like using the regular scope because it doesn't zoom in too far or too close. Some people like the variable, but I like the regular one. Reason being is it zooms in just right, and you could quick snipe with it. You could hard scope. You could do that with other ones, but the variable, it's too small, and it's harder for you to get someone at long range when your scope barely zooms in. Some people like this scope right here, the thermal. I don't like it, and I don't recommend it. The reason being is, as you can see, this guy has a perk that he's not highlighted like this guy right here. So this map is easy to see people. Another thing is, if you're on a far map, say like Turbine or any other the long range maps, now I can't see the fence, it's all green. So if this guy's a little bit farther, I won't be able to see him probably at all, and maybe if there's bushes and debris, I most likely won't see him. So I don't recommend this scope, but it is pretty nice to have the people highlighted and to mix it up, but I do not recommend this scope.
I like it.
Alright, you guys want to be a hardest target to hit. You don't want to just quick snipe someone and stay still and get another person. You want to be a hard target, so you want to come around, snipe people, jump, drop shot, whatever. You want to be a real hard target, okay? You're a sniper, you only got one bullet. They have 30 bullets in a clip, so you want to try your hardest to be a hard target. So come around, drop shot, do anything possible. See, they still got me. Do anything possible to get the upper edge. You want to be a hard target. There's a guy in there. You want to be a hard target. I kind of have a habit of drop shotting a little bit, but you want to be a hard target to hit. Ooh, still got me. So keep that in mind. Be a hard target to hit. Do not play. You know, just try to be a hard target. Don't be an easy target. Don't just stand there, go like this. See, these guys are pretty good at sniping, so I can't just mess around like that. They'll hit me. But you want to be a hard target. Okay, so he was reloading. I want to always kind of be moving around. I want to listen, look everywhere. Just be a hard target. Alright, so just be a hard target in general. Move around, crouch, jump, anything you can do to avoid bullets. Alright, if you run out of ammo, if you're sniping someone or you run out of ammo, say you snipe someone and then you're stuck on the reload part and another guy pops out, you're gonna want to pop out your secondary and blast them up a little bit. Alright, so that guy,
But nothing, no,
I want to bust it out a little bit. If you have to use a secondary, use it. It's very important. That's why it's there. You want to use your secondary, okay? If you know a guy's coming up the stairs or something, pull out your secondary, wait for him, whatever you gotta do, alright? Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Use my tips and I promise you will see yourself become better. Okay, I pretty much trained Glock how to become a sniper. He went from someone who had no skills at all when it comes to sniping, and he listened to me and he's actually real good now. And that was back in Black Ops 1, this Black Ops 2, and he's getting really good. I'm not the best sniper out there, but I consider myself pretty good. I love when I come across someone better than me, because that gives me a chance to improve. But just use my tips, and the most important thing is practice. Okay, you gotta practice. If you want to be good at sniping, you're not gonna be good not using a sniper. All right, people that are beasts, like say all the beast snipers you see on YouTube, they always use a sniper. They practice on all situations, every game mode. Alright, you gotta use a sniper. You know, just like when you weren't a beast when you first started using a certain gun, like say the AK or any gun, you weren't a beast at the start. You were pretty good, but you got better with time because you're using it. So I can't stress that enough. Practice, use your sniper if you want to become good. You gotta practice. Practice makes permanent. Okay? One thing that I do with me and my friends that we always do is we make sniper lobbies just to warm up when we start playing. So we just create a custom game and we put like no hit markers, we put 30 kills, and we try to do something cool for the final kill cam. And it just allows everybody just to like warm up real quick, get their aim on target. Alright, so keep that in mind. You guys should try that out and just, like I said, use the sniper. Alright guys, I hope this helps, and just let me know if this helps. You know, I appreciate it. Give me a like if this helps you. And that's pretty much it, guys. Take it easy. It's insanity. I'm out.
Oh.
Please answer me.
Nothing.
Look at that.
Me die in the back.
Look at that. Get fucked up.